Hello, wonderful Stoic community. Before we dive into today's exploration of relationships and the signs that may indicate it's time to let go, I invite you to take a moment to engage with our content. If you find value in what we're discussing, please like this video, subscribe to our channel, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Your input can create a supportive environment where we all learn and grow together. Now, let's embark on this journey. Introduction. Today, we're going to delve into the complexities of human connection. We won't shy away from the hard truths or soften our message. Instead, we'll confront the challenging nature of relationships, the ties that can elevate us or weigh us down. The question we must ponder is, when is it time to sever those ties? Whether it's with friends, romantic partners, or even family, there are moments when we must muster the courage to say, "This is no longer serving me." This isn't about being unkind or cold, it's about exercising wisdom. It's about having the strength to acknowledge difficult realities, however uncomfortable they may be. Sometimes, the most compassionate choice we can make, for ourselves and for others, is to let go. Today, we'll examine 11 signs that it might be time to reconsider a relationship. We won't pull these ideas from thin air. Instead, we'll ground our discussion in the enduring wisdom of Stoicism, a philosophy that has inspired countless individuals for over 2 millennia. Now, I know some of you might think, isn't Stoicism about suppressing emotions? Let me clarify, nothing could be further from the truth. Stoicism is about living virtuously, confronting challenges with courage, and making tough decisions rooted in rationality, not anger or fear. So, fasten your seatbelts. This conversation will challenge some of your long-held beliefs and shed light on some uncomfortable truths. But I promise, if you engage with this content, you'll walk away with a clearer understanding of your relationships and yourself. Are you ready to take control of your life? Let's begin. Sign number 1, stunted personal growth. As we navigate life, think of yourself as the protagonist in your own story. A healthy relationship should act as a catalyst for your personal growth, like rocket fuel pushing you to reach new heights. But what happens when that same relationship becomes an anchor, holding you back? The Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius reminds us, you have power over your mind, not outside events. However, when a relationship stifles your growth, it can feel as if that power is slipping away. Here are some signs that a relationship might be stunting your personal growth. 1. Compromising your ambitions. Do you find yourself sidelining your dreams because they don't align with your partner's vision? 2. Walking on eggshells. Are you afraid to share new ideas or explore interests because of potential negative reactions? 3. Stagnation. Do you feel like the same person you were years ago? Healthy relationships encourage growth and learning. If you feel confined to someone else's expectations, that's a significant red flag. Remember, the Stoics advocated for constant self-improvement. Ask yourself, is this relationship helping me grow into the best version of myself, or is it keeping me stagnant? Sign number 2, persistent negative emotions. Next, let's discuss persistent negative emotions. We're not referring to the occasional spat or fleeting frustration. We're talking about a heavy, lingering negativity that feels like a shadow hanging over you. Imagine waking up each day feeling weighed down. That sense of dread or anxiety is your intuition signaling something isn't right. The Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius said, "If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself but to your judgment about it." But let's face it, when you're trapped in a cycle of negativity, it can feel impossible to reclaim that power. Here are some signs that a relationship is steeped in persistent negativity. 1. Dread before interactions. Do you feel anxious when you know you're about to see this person? 2. Walking on eggshells. Are you constantly cautious, fearing you might trigger an argument or a negative reaction? 3. Energy drain. Do you feel your vitality diminishing each time you're around them? Recognize that these feelings are signals from your inner self. Don't dismiss them, they're trying to guide you toward clarity. Sign number 3, manipulation and control. Let's talk about manipulation and control, a serious issue that can erode the foundations of your self-esteem and autonomy. Epicurus wisely noted, "No man is free who is not master of himself." But when someone else attempts to control you, that freedom is compromised. Manipulation can often masquerade as love or concern, but it's a trap. Here are some red flags to look for. 1. Guilt trips. Does this person make you feel guilty for your thoughts, feelings, or desires? 2. Isolation tactics. Do they attempt to cut you off from friends or family? True love should expand your horizons, not constrict them. 3. Exploitation of insecurities. Do they use your insecurities against you? Healthy relationships should uplift you, not undermine your confidence. The Stoics valued personal autonomy and the individual's power to shape their own life. If you find yourself in a manipulative situation, remember that your strength and autonomy are worth fighting for. Sign number 4, constant stress and anxiety. Now, let's explore the impact of constant stress and anxiety in a relationship. We're not referring to the normal jitters that come before a significant event, we're addressing a persistent, gnawing discomfort that turns your stomach into knots. Seneca wisely stated, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." However, if your relationship is a source of chronic anxiety, that suffering becomes all too real. Watch for these signs. 1. Walking on eggshells. Are you fearful of saying or doing the wrong thing? 2. Dread of communication. Do you feel uneasy when you see their name on your phone? 3. Mental health struggles. Has your sleep, appetite, or focus diminished due to constant worry? The Stoics emphasize the importance of tranquility and inner peace. If your relationship consistently disrupts that peace, it may be time to reevaluate. Sign number 5, lack of mutual respect. Respect is the cornerstone of any healthy relationship. Mutual respect is essential. It should elevate both individuals rather than diminish one or the other. Marcus Aurelius said, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury." However, in a relationship lacking respect, you may find yourself sinking to uncharacteristic levels just to be heard or seen. Here are some red flags. 1. Belittling. Does this person consistently dismiss your opinions or ideas? 2. Mockery of vulnerability. Do they make fun of your feelings? A respectful partner will honor your emotions, even if they don't fully understand them. 3. Inconsistency. Do they treat you differently in private versus public? True respect should be consistent. Remember, you deserve respect simply for being you. A relationship without respect is like a house without a foundation. It may look fine on the surface, but it will ultimately crumble under pressure. Sign number 6, living in illusion. Let's pull back the curtain and confront the reality of living in illusion. Often, we see our relationships through a lens clouded by our desires rather than the truth. Epicurus said, "It's not things that upset us but our judgments about things." But when those judgments are distorted by fantasy, we risk clinging to unhealthy dynamics. Look out for these signs. 1. Excuses for behavior. Are you constantly rationalizing your partner's actions? 2. Nostalgia for the past. Are you holding on to memories of how things used to be instead of facing how they are now? 3. Idealized perceptions. Do you have a version of your partner that doesn't match their actions? The Stoics encourage us to see things as they truly are. Embracing reality can be uncomfortable, but it's essential for personal growth. Sign number 7, compromising core values. Let's address a critical aspect, your core values. These aren't just abstract concepts, they're your moral compass. Epicurus said, "First say to yourself what you would be and then do what you have to do." A relationship that demands you compromise your values isn't just unhealthy, it can be soul-crushing. Watch for these indicators. 1. Crossing personal lines. Do you find yourself doing things you once vowed not to? 2. Feelings of shame. Do you feel embarrassed about your actions when you're with this person? 3. Silencing your beliefs. have you stopped standing up for what you believe in to keep the peace? Your values should never be negotiable. They define who you are. A healthy relationship should enhance your integrity, not diminish it. Sign number 8, lack of reciprocity. Balance is vital in any relationship, not just in terms of love but also in effort and support. The Stoics understood this, and as Seneca said, wherever there is a human being, there is an opportunity for kindness. But what happens when kindness flows only in one direction?